Let's practice naming polynomials. I can see that number 1 has only a single term, meaning it's a monomial. And when we're looking for the degree of a monomial, you need to add the exponents of all variables. So x has an exponent of 2, y has an exponent of 1, 2 plus 1 is 3. That means that overall this is a degree 3, so we call it a cubic. And since it has one term, it is a monomial. Number 2 is also a monomial. I can see it only has a single term, but what is the degree of that term? Well, since there's not a variable there, we're going to say that it has a degree of 0. And when something has a degree of 0, we call it a constant. On number 3, we have 3 different terms. Since we have more than one term, when we're trying to find the degree of it overall, we need to find the degree of each individual term and then pick the largest. So this first term has a degree of 2, the second term has a degree of 1, and the third term has a degree of 0 since there's no variable. So of those, the largest degree is 2. So that means overall the entire thing has a degree of 2, making it a quadratic. There are 3 terms, which means it is a quadratic trinomial. Number 4 has 2 terms. Here is our first term, and here is our second term. They are split by an addition symbol, so that's how we can tell that there's 2 terms. This first term has a degree of 5 because 3 plus 2 is 5. The second term has a degree of 2. Since 5 is larger, that means overall this polynomial has a degree of 5. So we say it's a 5th degree. And since there's 2 terms, we say binomial. And lastly, here I can see there are 4 different terms. When we have 4 or more terms, we just call it a polynomial. The largest degree of each of these individual terms, since it's 3, 2, 1, and 0, is 3, which makes this a cubic.